Aztecs, so streaky.
Oh, yeah.
And Jaedon LeDee, All-American credentials. He's getting voted to all these All-American teams, rightfully so, for a one-man gang. 21 points, 8 rebounds per game, and now all these accolades. Where's the help going to come from? Because the help has been very inconsistent. You know, the old TV show Superman?
Oh, yeah.
Superman had kryptonite that kind of
Yeah.
devalued his power. I swear that Jaedon LeDee, Superman, his kryptonite is his backcourt. The guards at San Diego State are so streaky and so erratic. Reese Waters, you need your guards to score points. You need your guards to hit drills threes to get the big guys off LeDee and make them change their defense. Reese Waters averaging only 10 points per game, very streaky. He's shooting 40% from the three-point arc, that's decent. Lamont Butler, all this experience, he's averaging only 9 points per game, 30% on threes.
Mm-hmm.
That's real substandard. Darian Trammell, 7 points per game, 29% on threes. That's terrible. Micah Parrish, who at the end of last season got hot and was an important cog coming off the bench, 29% on three-point shots. And as a team, San Diego State's hitting only 31% of the threes. And LeDee cannot do this by himself. And because he's getting no support from those guys who are his kryptonite, he's having a tough time. It's going to get tougher as this thing begins unless these guards can throw a light switch and find out who they are. Alabama, Birmingham, they're 23-11. They play in one of the weakest conferences in the country, the Southland Conference, averaging 77 points per game. Don't play a lick of defense. They give up 75. Got a 6'9" center from Arizona Western out here in Yuma by the name of Yax Lonborg, averaging 13 points and 8 rebounds a game. Got a good guard. Eric Gaines is averaging 12. Really undersized. I think the Aztecs are going to mug them in game one. They lost to Clemson, lost to Florida Atlantic, lost to Maryland, and got smoked by McNeese State. So I think San Diego State stomps them, and then they get to play Auburn, which will be that's a whole different beast when they play somebody from the SEC, and Auburn's a pretty good basketball team with a pretty wild coach.
Well, the kryptonite is a great angle here. I mean, Darian Trammell, when he was at Seattle, that dude was a scorer. I mean, he was buckets, and then he goes through these streaky cold periods. But the Aztecs, with the exception of a few players, have had a history of guys who just can't make shots. Do you think it's the fact that they just recruit defensive-minded players, or is it that they come here and then the offense just doesn't work for them?
Well, I think the offense works. Some of these guys have been proven. Adam Shackle is a pretty good three-point shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Malachi Flynn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there have been guys who've been productive from the arc.
Mm-hmm.
This group, and that's what turns me upside down. These are not newcomers. These guys are proven players, have been in the program or, in some cases, multiple schools, 5 or 6 years.
Well, we've seen Micah Parrish get red hot.
Not this season.
Not this season, and we know Reese Waters' track record. So you just got to hope and pray that it all comes together here in the tournament because, it's one and done.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to show up on Sunday when they play Auburn because they're going to need threes to complement what Superman can do.